What are some of the interesting aspects about being an immigration attorney? Hi, I'm Jim Hacking, practicing law here in St. Louis, Missouri as an immigration attorney. I had a young man come see me yesterday and we were talking about practicing law and specifically about immigration law, and he asked me, what is it that I like about immigration law particularly? And there are a few things. The first thing is that we really believe that we add value to clients' lives, that we help them transition from different stages in their life. And one of the great things about that is that we get to spend a lot of time with people. And over the course of working with someone, you really get to know them. And so as we help people move from being here on a visa to being here on a green card to hopefully being here as a U.S. citizen, you really get to see people's lives, how they live, the way they make their choices, and you really get to know people in a way that isn't necessarily true when you're handling a car accident case or some other situation. We deal with people at times of high stress, and it can be very worrisome to be involved in the immigration process. There's a lot of moving parts, and if you have anxiety, a lot of people really get anxious about the process. So one of the things we really like about it is that you get to meet people from all over the world. You get to hear their amazing stories. In immigration, there's never a boring story. If someone is here in the United States, it took a tremendous amount of effort to get here. And so we work very hard to make that effort pay off, to do everything we can to help them to continue to stay and to hopefully move up the immigration ladder. Right along with that, one of the interesting things that happens is that different people react to different situations. And a lot of the things we do over and over. For instance, spouse visas, we do those over and over. We have people that go through that process, and the process is generally the same. The same thing happens to the same people. And it's really interesting as a character study to see how different people handle different issues. Some people are extremely organized. They bring in every document. They want to look at every single piece of paper that's filed on their behalf. Other people don't want to look at anything. They just want us to get it all prepared for them, come in and sign it and be done with it. We're comfortable with either approach, but it's just interesting to watch different people handle that situation in fundamentally different ways. Along those same lines, sometimes things, despite everyone's best efforts, don't go exactly right. And it's interesting to see how people react in those kinds of situations because you really learn a lot about people. We had a situation recently where a client's work authorization card, which is a temporary work card that comes as part of the green card process, came back with their name inverted. And that particular person got very, very upset. Other people have had situations that are similar but haven't reacted nearly as angrily and vehemently as that person did. So it's okay, we can handle it. We fixed the situation, and when the person got their green card, which supersedes and replaces that work authorization card, their name was correct. But really, it's more interesting than anything the way that you see different people react and how they treat you or treat other people when things don't go their way. Some people really vent and get angry at the immigration service. Other people just sort of put their head down and get to work on trying to make it right. So it's an interesting thing. Of course, the best part about immigration is just helping people, helping them move along the immigration ladder, transitioning from one stage to another. We really enjoy getting to know people. People provide us a lot of information. They tell us a lot of the intimate details of their lives, and obviously we keep all that confidential. But it also really makes your day a lot more interesting when you get to hear about people's stories and you're dealing with facts of particular people's lives as opposed to boring old legal briefs or arguing with a judge or fighting over money. In immigration, we view that as the civil rights issue of our time. We think that we do a very good job of asserting our clients' rights and standing up for them. And that's something that really makes all of us here at the Hacking Law Practice really proud. It's something that we enjoy, that we really thrive on. And the law is complex, but the law in a lot of ways is set up to allow you to protect your rights. And if you know your rights and if you work with a competent immigration attorney, we really think that that's the best bet, and we think that we add great value to our clients' lives. So if you have any questions about this, if you'd like to talk about immigration law in general, about ways that we can help you move along the immigration ladder, or any other type of immigration inquiry, give us a call, 314-961-8200, or you can always email me, jim@hackinglawpractice.com. Thanks a lot.